Prayer is a deeply personal and intimate form of communication with God, reflecting the human desire for connection, guidance, and meaning. Whether spoken aloud, whispered in solitude, or expressed through ritual, prayer serves as a channel through which we pour out our hopes, fears, gratitude, and petitions to our Father. At its core, prayer is a conversation with the Lord. It is a way for individuals to express their innermost thoughts and emotions, knowing that they are heard by a compassionate and loving presence. For many, prayer offers a sense of comfort and reassurance, creating a sacred space where they can seek solace in times of trouble and celebrate joys in times of abundance. However, the nature of prayer is not merely transactional, a request made with the expectation of an immediate response. It is a relationship, an ongoing dialogue between the individual and the Father. This relationship is dynamic, evolving, and shaped by faith, trust, and devotion. In this context, the silence that sometimes follows our prayers can be perplexing and disheartening. We may wonder why our petitions seem to go unanswered, especially when they come from a place of sincere faith and genuine need. Yet this silence does not necessarily indicate indifference or absence on the part of God. Rather, it invites us to delve deeper into the nature of prayer itself. It challenges us to consider that the purpose of prayer extends beyond the immediate fulfillment of our desires. Perhaps, in the silence of unanswered prayers, there is an invitation to reflect on the true intentions behind our requests. Are we seeking personal gain or comfort, or are we aligning our desires with the greater good? The process of prayer can reveal hidden motives within ourselves, prompting us to refine our intentions and align them more closely with divine wisdom. Moreover, the silence of unanswered prayers can also be an opportunity for introspection and growth. It challenges us to cultivate patience, perseverance, and trust in the divine plan. It encourages us to deepen our faith, even in moments of uncertainty, knowing that we are held in a love that beyond our understanding. In this way, the nature of prayer extends far beyond the words we speak or the requests we make. It is a sacred journey of the soul, a path of surrender, trust, and communion with God. And in the silence of unanswered prayers, we may discover hidden treasures of wisdom, strength, and grace, guiding us ever closer to the heart of the Lord. Our prayers are often focused on our immediate needs, desires, and concerns. We seek solutions, relief, or guidance, hoping for a swift response to our petitions. However, the concept of God's timing invites us to step back and consider a broader perspective. From the standpoint of eternity, our sense of urgency and immediacy may not align with the divine plan. What we perceive as delays or unanswered prayers may, in fact, be part of a greater unfolding that we cannot yet comprehend. God's wisdom surpasses our understanding, encompassing not just the present moment, but the entirety of existence. What seems like a delay from our limited viewpoint may be an essential step in a process of growth, healing, or transformation. Imagine a gardener planting seeds in the soil. The seeds require time to sprout, grow roots, and eventually bloom into flowers or bear fruit. The process cannot be rushed. It unfolds according to the natural rhythms of growth. Similarly, our prayers may need time to take root in the fertile soil of divine providence. In the silence of unanswered prayers, we are invited to trust in God's perfect timing. It is a trust that requires patience, faith, and surrender to the unfolding of divine will. We may not always understand why things happen as they do, but we can find solace in the belief that God works all things for good. This trust in God's timing is not passive resignation, but an active surrender to the wisdom of God. It means continuing to pray, to hope, and to seek guidance, even when answers seem distant. It involves a willingness to align our will with God's will, recognizing that what we ask for may not always be what we truly need. In this way, the silence of unanswered prayers becomes a testament to our faith and resilience. It challenges us to cultivate a deeper trust in the unseen workings of the Lord and to find peace in the knowledge that we are held in a love. As we navigate the mysteries of God's timing, may we find strength in the words of the psalmist. Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. In the waiting, in the silence, may we discover the profound wisdom and love that sustains us, on our spiritual journey. The experience of unanswered prayers often leads us into the heart of adversity, those moments of trial, doubt, and confusion that test the very core of our faith. It is during these challenging times that we are invited to deepen our spiritual growth and understanding. At first glance, the silence of unanswered prayers can feel like abandonment. We may question whether our faith is strong enough, whether we have done something wrong, or whether God truly cares about our struggles. These doubts are a natural part of the human experience, yet they also present an opportunity for profound spiritual transformation. Adversity is not an obstacle to faith, but a catalyst for its growth. When our prayers seem to go unanswered, we are confronted with the choice to either retreat in despair or to lean into our faith with even greater determination. In the face of adversity, we discover the depths of our inner resilience and strength. We learn to rely not solely on our own understanding, but on the enduring truth of divine love and guidance. Unanswered prayers challenge us to cultivate virtues such as patience, perseverance, and humility, qualities that are essential for spiritual maturity. Moreover, these moments of adversity can serve as a mirror, reflecting back to us the hidden corners of our hearts. We may uncover aspects of ourselves, fears, attachments, illusions that hinder our spiritual growth. The silence of unanswered prayers invites us to surrender these burdens, releasing what no longer serves our highest good. In this process of inner purification, we may experience a profound healing of the soul. The wounds of disappointment and doubt are transformed into openings for grace and divine light to enter. Our faith becomes not just a set of beliefs, but a living, dynamic relationship with God, the source of strength and sustenance in times of trial. Furthermore, adversity has a way of expanding our compassion and empathy for others. When we walk through the darkness of unanswered prayers, we gain a deeper understanding of the struggles faced by those around us. Our hearts soften with empathy, and we become vessels of divine love, offering solace and support to others on their own spiritual journeys. Ultimately, the silence of unanswered prayers becomes a sacred space for spiritual growth and renewal. It is a wilderness where we encounter the divine presence in unexpected ways, where our faith is refined like gold in the fire. As we navigate these moments of adversity, may we remember the words of the Apostle Paul. We also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. In the midst of unanswered prayers, may we find the seeds of spiritual growth taking root, blossoming into a deeper, more vibrant faith that sustains us through all of life's challenges. At the heart of unanswered prayers lies the profound mystery of divine will, a concept that goes beyond human understanding and challenges us to surrender to a wisdom far greater than our own. When we encounter the silence of unanswered prayers, we are confronted with the reality that God's ways are not always our ways, and His thoughts are not always our thoughts. The mystery of divine will invites us to consider the vastness of God's plan, filled with love, compassion, justice, and mercy. From our limited perspective, we may see only a small piece of the whole picture, unable to grasp the infinite complexity and beauty of the bigger picture. In this mystery, the silence of unanswered prayers becomes a profound invitation to trust in the goodness of God's intentions, even when they are veiled from our sight. We are called to relinquish our need for control and certainty, surrendering to the divine flow of grace that guides us along the path of our lives. Moreover, the mystery of divine will challenges us to embrace a humility born of awe and reverence. We may never fully understand why some prayers are answered in the way we desire, while others seem to linger in silence. Yet, in this humility, we find freedom, the freedom to release our attachments to specific outcomes and to open ourselves to the infinite possibilities of divine love. Unanswered prayers, then, become a sacred invitation to deepen our faith, to trust not in our own understanding but in the enduring truth of God's promises. It is a journey of faith that leads us into the depths of our souls, where we discover a peace that surpasses all understanding. Furthermore, the mystery of divine will reminds us of the unity of all things. What we perceive as an unanswered prayer may be woven into the lives of others, serving a purpose beyond our comprehension. our prayers ripple out into the world, touching hearts and souls in ways we may never know. In this way, the silence of unanswered prayers becomes a testament to the vastness of divine love, a love that embraces us in our doubts, fears, and uncertainties. It is a love that whispers in the stillness, inviting us to rest in the assurance that we are held in the palm of God's hand. As we navigate the mystery of divine will, may we find solace in the words of the prophet Isaiah. "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." In the silence of unanswered prayers, may we surrender to the mystery of divine will, trusting in the unfolding of God's perfect plan, knowing that we are guided, loved, and held in the embrace of infinite wisdom and grace.